Persuasive Speech, COM 101. Euthanasia is a real threat that is more prevalent in today's world as a form of treatment. Instead of ending a patient's life, there is alternate ways of preventing euthanasia. One of the excuses that people use for euthanasia is that they keep people from experiencing undue pain. Well, Psalms 139:13, "For you created my inmost being, you knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful, I know that full well." We are able in America to control pain all the way up to 99% control. Instead of going to other alternate hospitals and getting medication, we use euthanasia as an excuse to keep people from undue suffering. Secondly, when people go through a traumatic illness or injuries, they may suffer from depression. If this was to occur and they were to be evaluated for depression, we could be able to address that issue, offer them medication, which could put them in a better state of mind where they could to keep them from having suicidal thoughts or onset of either depression or psychiatric issues. Thirdly, we have advance directives. Normally when you go to fill out a will, you are also offered to get an advance directive. An advance directive lets the doctors know exactly how you would like your treatment to be carried out, as far as a do not resuscitate or offering food and water to keep the patient alive. Healthcare, with the new healthcare plans, we're noticing that they're stopping healthcare at the age of 75. This is a form of euthanasia in America. Before, an example of this with the advance directive not being carried out fully is that with Alzheimer's and extreme cases of dementia, doctors have actually taken it upon themselves not to follow the advance directive and stop providing food and water to their clients, in the end causing them to starve to death. This is euthanasia, and this is murder. In Romans 13:1, "Everyone must submit himself to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except that which God has established. The authorities that exist have been established by God." In Exodus 20:13, "You shall not murder." Euthanasia is murder, and it also goes against God's establishment as the ultimate governing authority over all of us. With changes taking place in euthanasia, it is growing in our country. It used to be something that we'd talk about, that in other countries that it was taking place. But now it is on the front lines of America, especially with the new healthcare changes coming through. We must stop being blind toward our doctors and health physicians and know for ourselves what can we do for our patients. What kind of health care do we have the right to? In my opinion, euthanasia is murder, and it is becoming more prevalent in our health care as an alternate of treatment. When God is taken out of the ethical decisions, it ceases to be a good decision. God values life and doesn't wish for his people to play God and he doesn't want his people to suffer. This goes against everything that God values. Euthanasia used to be, like I said, something that we would think about with other countries. But I pose the question, if it's now coming in our world, who's going to save us? Who's going to stop this from happening more often in our country? Thank you.